Why, hello, everybody.
What up?
We're back.
That's Jay.
Chris, speak up. I'm just kidding.
Already starting off. No.
So we got an interesting episode today. I remember we talked about this game right here. What's it called? The Real Truth.
The Real Truth.
We talked about this game maybe in December. Maybe like before our hiatus, I think. And we've been wanting to check it out. And Tyler went ahead and bought it on the dark web. And no, I'm just kidding. No, he found it on Amazon, right?
Yeah, I found it on Amazon.
Yeah. And it was $1,000.
Yeah.
No, but he went ahead and bought it, and we're here. We sat it up. Took about an hour to set up because I never played it. Chris hasn't played it in a while, and Tyler hasn't played it, and it was fresh. Just opened the box when he got here.
Yeah, I've been saving it.
Yeah, he's been saving it for this special occasion.
When he opened it up, all this smoke come out. It was like that. Just,
Those spirits came out.
That's right. It
Just came out my house.
still smell them.
Smell like boiled eggs too.
But we're gonna go ahead and play this game for this episode. It has to do with cryptids and spirits and
Aliens.
alien UFOs and conspiracies.
Government conspiracies,
and
terrestrials, all kinds of things.
All kind of things, cryptids, monsters, whatever. And there's a lot that goes into this game.
Yeah, it took us an hour and a half to set this game up. But don't let that shy you away. We had to do a lot of punching out, and I'm old.
Sure, yeah.
I got these old fingers.
I was trying to understand like what was going on because I was like, man, I gotta really pay attention because this ain't like just sitting in class looking at the clouds. I was like, I need to know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
If I want to win.
Yeah.
But move that.
Oh,
let them see if they
game
can.
board, if they can see
I don't
the
know if
game
y'all
board.
can see but here's the map.
Yeah.
Or the board, I mean. And then the cards. We got the little cryptids on here.
The tokens.
Yeah, and then we got the tokens, and it looks like a crazy setup.
Yes.
Don't be alarmed about the board. I'm pretty sure they didn't put a top part, so they didn't do a full pentagram. But this looks fun. I'm ready to go. I guess I'm the first player, right?
Yeah. So first player says to flip an event card over first, and then read. Do we want to talk about? I guess go ahead. We'll just flip the event card. But each player, you have a secret identity.
Oh yeah.
And if you want me, I'll read mine. My identity is I guess it doesn't say you're supposed to keep this a secret to the other players. So, but it doesn't matter. We're just kind of help the listeners understand who we are in the game. But I am a disavowed agent, and I have seen the dark truths hidden by the government, and now you know what you must do. Every mission you complete in the Men in Black or Alien categories earns me 2 bonus VP points. And then it says, open their eyes.
I am an anarchist. The government only exists to control its citizens, but you refuse to be controlled. The more chaos you bring, the more you'll free the world. Decrease your alignment to earn more VP and fight the man. And inverse alignment as VP rewards. But yeah.
Yeah, and VP stands for victory points.
I'm a tabloid reporter. Clickbait is how you make your money, but you've noticed a trend. Some of the stories aren't fake, and you've gone down the rabbit hole. For each mission you complete worth 3 or fewer VPs, you'll earn 2 VPs. Expose the truth.
Yeah.
We all have some interesting jobs.
Yeah.
Chris is a scammer.
Just make stuff up over here.
Paparazzo over there.
We need your social security number.
I'll be popping out that trash can. Look like, what was that thing on Sesame Street? Was in that trash can?
Oscar the Grouch.
Yeah, I'll be like that. Boy.
A banana peel on your head.
All right, you want to flip the event card and read it out?
Just flip it over.
Yep, flip it over.
All right. Oh, God. Probe. First card.
Dang.
Let's keep it clean, guys.
All right.
We got children watching.
Skip this one. Okay, this one says entire game. Probe. When the alien shares a space with the player, they must discard an incomplete mission card.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Say that again.
When the alien shares a space with the player, they must discard an incomplete mission card.
So if you land on that space where that alien is, you got to take one of your cards and discard it. If you land on that space.
Oh, and these ones?
Yeah, your mission cards. Right? You said mission cards, not movement card.
Yeah, mission card.
Mission card.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. So you just.
How'd he get 4 of them?
He only got 2. You should only have 2.
These are the movements.
Movement cards. You should have 4 movement cards and 2. Yeah. So, all right. And
Where's
then
your
I
movements
guess-
card, Chris?
Right here.
Nope.
Nope. Your movement cards are right here. Those are your mission cards.
Oh, okay.
Right there.
That's his mission card.
That's the missions, the other missions that we will do.
okay.
Yeah.
What now?
This is going to be a 3-parter for round 1.
So
Nah, so.
I have that many?
You're supposed to have 4, right?
Yeah, you're supposed to have 4. Wait. Yeah, you're supposed to have 4. How did you get an extra one?
Chris over here cheating. We caught him already.
Creator blessed me like that, boy. He knew I needed that extra help. So
How do you have an extra card?
I don't know who
got a
passed him
2.
out.
I don't know.
Wait.
Who can't count,
Did
Tyler?
did I not do that right? Maybe I messed everybody's cards up. Maybe they. He's got a 2+2. We don't got that. Maybe they just. Yeah, maybe
Dang,
that's.
creator.
He is the only one that gets a 2+2. So.
I smoked off right. Boy. That's how my maca rolls, boy.
Well, he's got 5. So there
Well,
you
go
go.
ahead and take one.
No, you're good. You're supposed to have them.
I'll still
All right.
beat you. No,
I was
No,
wondering,
I'm
like,
just kidding.
one of these. Oh, he is. He's cheating. Advanced. That's why. He's cheating already. Dang. Gotta watch this guy.
Got that sleight of hand. Just,
He got an extra card. Yeah, he's supposed to have 4. All right. Now we're cooking. I was like, man, how did he get that? All right. So
where's this go?
so what do I do with these?
all right, since that is on, those are your movement cards.
Yeah, those
that
are your
you
movement
play.
cards.
Yeah, that's how
You keep
play.
those.
So don't do nothing
Don't do
now?
anything with
Not
it
yet.
All right. So because this is for the entire game, it has to go. Oh shoot!
Oh, he almost.
Now it's gonna be another hour to set that back up. It goes on the board itself. So we gotta leave this on. All right. And now, are you ready to move?
Yes.
Okay. So first player, you got that token. You flip the event card, and then it says here, you must play 2 movement cards from your hand each turn. And then it says, when playing a movement card, you must play it face up, creating a personal discard pile. These movement cards are not accessible again until you play your reset card. So, play 2 of your movement cards.
Randomly pick it.
It's however you want to do it.
All right. I know what I got, but I just want to randomly do it.
Yeah. You can play your reset card.
Where's that at?
Okay. It's in that. It should be in your deck.
Is it in here?
Yeah, it should be in your deck.
I don't see no reset. Oh, rent a room.
Yeah.
God.
He's already got that pro.
Okay.
Rent a room.
Okay. I see what this game is now, Tyler.
Your hole is not here.
Let's keep it clean, guys. We got kids watching.
It says the reset
Well, I don't wanna
card
use the reset.
can be played as the first or second movement. Playing the card allows the player to adjust their alignment up and down on the number of movement cards currently in their discard pile. Once the reset card is played, the player collects all their movement cards back to their hand, including the reset card. Okay. So,
All right.
Yeah.
So I picked mine.
All right.
I'm going to grab a taxi.
Okay. Grab a taxi, and it should tell you what to
1+1. Move one space.
Yep.
Move one space plus move one creature 2 spaces.
Yeah.
So I have to stay in a red.
You can go wherever you want. You can move anywhere you want on that board as long as it hits that line. I think you're moving me. You're purple.
Oh, way over here.
Okay.
All right. But then you can also either play another card or you can move a creature. I believe is how that works.
I mean,
Move the creature.
it was probe, so
Yeah. Oh. Are you
I'm moving the alien.
Okay, move the alien.
I'm trying to capture him.
Okay. My turn. Oh, and then you also get the resource for whichever you hit. So you hit that. You touch that one. So
Oh,
you get
yeah.
this. Yeah. Don't let me forget that because you won't have enough of those if you battle the aliens. All right.
Bet.
I am going to take a bus and I'm going to move 2 spaces. And I'm going to go 6 and 4. And then I'm going to collect 2 of these. All right. Chris's turn.
What's the paparazzi gonna do?
Here's your movement cards.
Let's see. Gotta look this up. No. Dang, does this say something on here right there?
Let me see. Nah, I don't think so. It doesn't say nothing. I think it's just a
So
ticket.
that 1+1, and then what's after that?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like a bus ticket.
Move one space, then move one creature 2 spaces.
Yeah, you could do that.
So what I'm gonna do? What happens if I land on one of those creatures?
You have to try to battle it. I guess you have to have enough resources.
What do I gotta do to battle this guy? Because
To battle Bigfoot to
yeah.
the Yeti. All right. Well, first
I'm
off,
that warrior like that. I'm gonna start the game off fighting.
Doesn't it depend on the number?
yeah,
Like on
it
the.
says.
I think that's how
well,
powerful.
first of all, you got to be plus or negative in +1 or -1 to 10, and you're not there yet. It's going to cost you 2 of the green tokens and 1 of the Bigfoot tokens, which you don't have. So if you don't have any of those things,
I can't battle him.
you can, but you're not going to get him. It says here, if you don't meet the alignment requirements, you can't afford the cost, and they have failed to capture the creature, you got to turn in 2 of your resource cards to me. And that's it. So if you land on him, you can't battle him yet because you're not strong enough. You ain't got those medicine tokens yet.
Dang, that ain't right.
I think I'm gonna start calling these medicine tokens, and yeah. So, but you can move that creature closer to somebody.
So I can move him first.
However you want to do it.
Let's see. So I give you this card if I'm going to use that card?
No, you keep that movement card. You give me your tokens if you don't want. Yeah, you keep that card. You just can't play. You got to play a different card next.
So can I move here?
No, because he's not on the line. You got to follow the lines. You can either go to that green. You know what I'm saying? You got to follow the line.
Go here?
You can hit that one. Yeah, and then you get one of these.
Okay.
And then
I
can move the creature if you wanted to. You can move it closer, or you can move another spot if you want. You can move 2.
I don't have to move that one. I can move any of these other ones, right?
Yeah, doesn't matter.
And what is this guy?
That is the Men in Black, the government conspiracy.
Yeah.
So I'll move him over here.
All right. And then you got to flip another event card. Right?
Yeah.
That was kind of cheap.
Scare. Entire game. So scare. When the Phantom shares a space with the player, they must move to any neighboring space but gain no resource.
So what now?
So if you land on that blue Phantom,
Yeah.
you can't. You got to go.
I'm about to move that to Chris's.
Yeah, and then you have to move to a new place. So that's for the whole board.
I'm evil.
And so
I'm the villain.
That's all right. I want to battle.
yeah, it says when the Phantom.
You guys want to see me battle, huh? That's right. I'm going to battle you.
That's awesome. All right, now play your next movement card.
And so, since I used that one, I just put it in a pile or whatever
Yeah,
on its own.
Yeah. You can't play that one again
Until I
you
reset. Okay.
Yes.
Alrighty. Oh man. Oh, okay. Dang, I should have saved that one then. I can't move it to Chris now.
Yeah.
So I'll take a bus. Take the bus, move 2 spaces.
All right. So you're a purple guy.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. No.
That's Bigfoot. No, that's the alien. You're the purple guy.
I want to capture the alien. Is there
Let's see. Well, yeah, our board kind of got moved a little bit. That's it. Okay, 1.
Hold on now. Let me
Let's cheer him on. Fight. No.
So it's actually a skunk. It's supposed to be a skunk ape. And
Okay.
it's 4.
Okay.
And
Let's
my
see.
my alignment's at 6.
It's got to be plus or minus. Well, I guess it could be more than. So you should be. I thought it said plus or minus 1 on your alignment.
But I do have the document.
Okay.
I do have the green, and I guess what else?
Let's see. You need 1 of the spectral, 1 document, and 1 green.
Is the blue spectral?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And so when I use those, I give them to you?
You give them to me, yes, and your alignment has to be 4, or more than 4.
More than 4? Okay. Yeah. So I'm at 6.
Yeah, so
alignment's
you're
at
good.
6.
Yes.
I got all 3 of them.
Yes. So you could capture
I'm about to
him.
battle him.
Yeah. So you get to capture him.
Fight.
Oh, dang. So that goes in your completed
So who'd you get?
creatures.
I got skunk ape.
Read the skunk ape.
Yeah.
So the bonus says ignore 1 plasma resource required per mission.
So that means like you.
So you cheated me.
I didn't cheat
kidding.
you.
I'm just kidding.
It says
No.
that you
I'm just
basically
kidding.
you ignore 1. So
Yeah.
yeah. So you got that one.
But it doesn't say anything about skunk ape. Chris, if you want to mention anything about skunk ape for our listeners.
The skunk ape. He's skunky like that. No, I'm just kidding.
Fumby.
I know it. They say he's from the Florida area. You know, he roams the Everglades from down that way, and they say he's real strong smelling, and he's real dark, and that's why they call him the skunk ape. Because he stinks so bad like a skunk, and but it's not really a skunk. They just say his odor is so strong. He's like that one guy in class. No, no, the one you don't want to sit by. No, but they say he's basically like a Bigfoot, but he's not as tall as what you would see here. I mean, he's big, but he's not like 12 feet or anything like that. A lot of times they'll say he's like 7 to 8 feet tall. But, his odor is real strong. But, they also say he comes out of the water. But, again, they say he swims, and so there's a lot of stories like that. But basically, he's like a Bigfoot entity. So that's about it.
Is there a name? I mean, I'm not expecting you to say it out loud, but do the Seminoles have a name for him, kind of like how we do?
Yeah. That actually, we have names for him. The Muskogees and the Creeks and the Seminoles, we do have a name for him. And again, that comes back from over when we were over there. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, I just want to say that it's two separate things, though. So Bigfoot would be one thing, and the skunk ape would be an entirely different entity.
Correct. Again, it's just like everything else. There's just like people. We're different types of people. And those are the same thing, the concept with them, just like with LPs, there's not just one specific LP. There's several different versions, different size, different shapes, different abilities.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
You ever seen a skunk ape or anything?
I was down there in Brighton area in the early 90s. I believe, and I didn't see him per se, but I heard things, and I definitely smelt things out there that when I asked, that's what they referred to. They said, that's him coming around, and so I mean, I didn't ever really get to see him. But, I've heard a lot of stories about, him being close, being near. So I always thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. I've seen a few pictures online, and to me, it resembles more of like an orangutan than it does more like a Bigfoot, where it's kind of sits on its haunches. And at least those are the ones I've seen, I've also heard some called swamp ape, which I guess might be the same thing. I'm not sure.
That's basically the
same thing.
I guess those Creole people, they call him the swamp ape, you know, so.
Yeah. So
it's good to know. I thought they were the same thing. I kind of thought they were different, but I don't know, because on shows they just say, oh, they're the same. It's Bigfoot, but it's just like a different name. But it's good to know they're two different entities.
A lot of those stories down there in Florida, they'll talk about how it's in the water. Like if you're in a boat, you might see it swim by, like a fish.
Whoa.
You'll see this dark thing in the water. So a lot of those stories down that way, they kind of start out like that. They'll see him either swim by, or he'll come out of the water and he'll go into the woods. Or he's in the swamp areas all the time. So that I figure that's probably why he smells the way he does, because he's always in that water.
Yeah, yeah,
that's cool.
That is cool. Very like mildew or musky.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's awesome.
My turn.
I think so. So I captured skunk ape.
Yeah, he got the skunk ape. So. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hang on to him.
Do I pass this around?
Yeah, we're supposed to go, but it's all right. I think it's my go around. So.
And that's it. So I captured him. I got my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's your turn.
Yep, my turn. Okay.
And he cheated. No.
He lured him out with that soap on a rope.
God.
Crispy standing there not want to do it, and Tyler, but do it.
Hit him with that lie. All right. So it says hop a train. So I'm going to move 3 spaces, and I am blue. So 1, 2.
Why are you running away? No.
I don't know where I'm going.
Gotta go to the creature guy.
I'm trying to get that follower right there. See, I'm gonna collect that follower.
Oh yeah, that's what those are.
Yeah.
What do those do?
Those all add up to like points at the end when the game is over. You add up like however many points. He's got VP points for capturing that creature. You get follower points. You get points for these resources. Those kinds of things.
So if you like cross over it, you get that.
You get to collect that. Yeah,
This guy's cheating.
Nah, because I don't think anybody's crossed over.
He didn't even tell us. No.
He just said, "Put these out here." No, I'm just kidding.
Those are for me. This guy's here trying to move everybody's game piece and thinking I'm cheating. All right, so I got two of these, and then dang, where was I at? I forgot where I was at. Oh, I know. This one. Okay. Chris, it's your turn.
Okay, what do I do?
You know what? One thing I need to know though is, does your alignment move up every round? I need to check that.
Yeah, check that out.
Because I'm pretty sure that it does. Because that's gotta. Let's see. Followers. Sorry about that. There's some dead air here.
You have to.
Yeah, because your
gain
alignment,
some power.
Yeah. And I don't know exactly like what the alignment does here. So it says alignment. Let me see. Advanced movement mat. Doggone it. I'm trying to like not so that there's no dead air. You guys can talk amongst yourselves.
So for me to move,
no, just kidding.
I can just pick a card, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just I've been holding out on that reset one because when you do the reset, you can use the reset one, but that means you just get your other card back.
Yeah, you get all your cards.
Yeah, you
back
get all your cards back.
Well,
I don't think you're penalized for it.
What do I do to fight this guy?
Well, yeah. So it looks like with every round, your alignment moves up. So everybody should have moved
up
one up during the round.
So go to 5.
Perfect.
Okay.
So we're good to go.
So what do I got to do to fight this guy?
Well, on that guy, you have the creature card, which is that guy is a dragon. And you have to have 2 of these terrestrial tokens and a government file.
Do I have any of that?
And your alignment has to be 10. Wait. Yeah, 10.
Whoa.
So he's a pretty powerful guy.
So I can't fight him?
Not yet. No, if you're 9, you can. Like once we go through a couple more rounds, you can.
Yeah, if you're 9 and you have the
the
2
little tokens.
So you gotta have those 2 with feet on them?
I think y'all just saying that so I don't be fighting.
He's like that drunk uncle, man. You want to give him a couple of cards, man. He's ready to fight everybody in this room.
Fight him, but you get beat.
I feel like this. I got a little slow eye like that.
He's got that bloodied up face, but he's still.
Dang, I can't fight nobody. And Russell done got somebody.
Look, I surrounded him too. He's trapped.
He is. He can't go nowhere.
That's all right.
So if you land on him,
does this count as one?
Well, if you pass over,
if you pass over, you get that follower.
Over. You get to collect that.
Yeah.
But you got to pass over it. Mm-hmm. And if you land on him, or if Russell pushes that creature towards you and lands on your spot, it just costs you 2 of whatever resources that you have. These little tokens.
But those things are good to get, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
they all add up.
If I play this and I go, then what I do?
Well, you get that follower, and then I'm going to give you 2. I'm going to give
green
you
things.
1 green and 1 red.
Yeah.
And that will give you more resources so that you can go fight that dragon.
Right, I'm ready to fight.
All right, and this is yours now. All right, and then I think I'm supposed to flip over. Now, don't forget, we also have these missions. If you look on your mission cards there, it'll tell you what you're supposed to do.
Oh,
where's my mission?
Go to 6
on your card,
and I got to go to one of the poles.
Whoa, you skipped me.
Huh? No, I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going. I'm just explaining the game.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm explaining the game.
No, I know.
Like, not only are you supposed to battle those things, you also have these mission cards.
Okay, so we can read our missions too.
Yeah.
Uh, okay. So I have two missions. One is crop circles are proof that aliens are here. This letting's kind of small. So people will try to tell you that crop circles are fake, but they've been happening for hundreds of years. England even has documentation of alien visitors leaving behind signs in fields in the 1600s. And food was way too important to ruin crops for some prank back then. The media just wants to keep us pacified and calm while the aliens are preparing to strike. Don't believe me? You just wait. There's a pattern in the crop circles, and once we figure it out, we'll know how long we have until they come to take over the planet.
Oh, that was a good one. Do you have any stories about crop circles?
Oh, yeah, do you?
Not that I can think of right now. I mean, I've heard a lot of stories of them, especially, of course, towards Ohio and Wisconsin and, several other places. But I've heard, stories across the waters where they supposedly have these things, show up. And I've heard stories that, some of those symbols or those things that they've marked are, I was told, they were like Navajo symbols, and old ancient symbols. So whether that's true or not, I don't know. So, but that's what I've been told.
I just seen a video on TikTok. I don't know if it's real or not, but it's basically from like early 2000s where it just said the first visual proof of how crop circles are made. So it's like this field and this camera's on this field and these two ships are flying around that field and they're just like circling it. And all of a sudden out of nowhere, there's just like these crop circles that appear from those two like circling around the field. And it makes this pattern. And then as soon as it does that, they just fly off.
Dang.
And then it's like the first visual proof. And it's been on that clip has been on Ancient Aliens too. And so I should have sent it to you guys. I forgot, but I was like, oh, wow. But I didn't think we'd ever talk about crop circles. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. The Nazca lines are speaking to us. I don't know what that is. In the rocky high desert of southern Peru, when it rains less than an inch every year, there are over 1,000 giant designs carved into the rocky earth, spanning 50 to 1,200 feet in length. Many of them align with the rising and setting of the sun on key days of the calendar, and since they've been present for 500 to 2,000 years, centuries before the power of flight was available to humanity, we know this is yet another example of ancient aliens making their mark on Earth. With similar shapes and designs appearing elsewhere in the world, such as Australia, we're left to wonder what these extraterrestrials are trying to communicate with the designs and what could happen if we don't figure it out.
I've never heard of that. Have you?
I've heard similar stuff like that before, and I always question, because they always say it's got to be, aliens, it's got to be this, it's got to be that. And, I don't know how to say this or phrase this that sounds, but I'll just say it. A lot of our ancient people, and I'm talking about natives, they were real advanced. You look at Cahokia, for example, that was a huge city. If you look back and all those doctor type people, they'll say, it was bigger than, New York City is today. And it had a lot of, stuff going on there. And, you look at their study of the stars and all the things that they did. How come you can't just say, maybe they were advanced back then? Why has it got to be from outer space? Why can't an Indian or these ancient people have that ability? You go across the water to what is that place that they have all those rocks?
Oh, Stonehenge.
They think, well, this must have came from aliens or maybe those druids, created that, and they're okay with that. But you bring it over here, Indian don't have enough knowledge to do stuff like that. So, I don't know. I kind of question that sometimes, but I also know that a lot of tribes. We've talked about this before. A lot of them came from the stars. So, to me, if they've got these stories, how did they get here from the stars? So to me, I don't know. To me, I'd like to believe that they did have that kind of knowledge. They came from the stars. They got here, and definitely there must be life out there. That's just kind of my belief.
All right. Well, my turn. You want me to read my cards, or do you want me? Oh, my mission cards. Okay.
What'd you get?
Oh, I got.
Keeping secrets.
Yeah.
Well,
Cheater over there now.
It's keeping within the spirit of the game. My card says, "None of your business." No, I'm just kidding.
For me to know and you to find out. No.
It says I'm gonna win.
It says, "Nazi hocus pocus book hoard," and I got old eyes, so you're gonna have to kind of bear with me. Oh man, I'm gonna have to. How do you like?
Zoom in.
I blow it up on my phone.
Oh, dang. So I'm gonna have to do, man. I gotta get me some people. Need some readers. All right. Let's see. Oh, dang, my camera's all blurry. Oh man, my
His
son.
camera's old too.
My son had it at breakfast this morning. Got syrup all over my camera, man.
The phone's got old eyes.
Sure does, man. Got that one old eye. All right, here we go. Let me see. Here.
Put it on your video setting.
Oh, let me see. Oh, here we go. Got it right here. All right. Dang. Oh.
Video's a lot clearer.
Oh, is it? Oh, dang, boy, you ain't lying. All right, here we go. The world likes to pretend that witchcraft is only found in movies, but their supernatural gifts have been documented throughout history. During World War II, the Nazis were so intent on controlling this unique power that Heinrich Himmler, the SS Nazi chief, created a special unit meant to collect books and objects connected with magic and hexen, or witches. At the end of the war, his collection was thought to be lost, or to be just a rumor of the Nazis' insanity, but the discovery of over 13,000 books related to witchcraft and the arcane was found hidden within a Czech library, confirming that Himmler believed the Hocus Pocus books held the key to Aryan supremacy in the world. We're just lucky they lost the war. So I guess there was which I've really been into like Raiders of the Lost Ark lately. And that is one of the things that they touched on in that movie is, them trying to get to the Ark of the Covenant before the Nazis did, because of the power that the Ark held, that anybody touched it or looked at it would die. And so that's super interesting. But I've always heard that they were conducting all of these crazy conspiracies of like, trying to breed humans and animals, and shooting their soldiers full of like super serums, and like what they were talking about, books on any kind of like witchcraft or biblical artifacts that they could find, anything that they thought would have them have power over others, which is insanity to me, but I've always heard stories about that, that there's even treasure troves of books and art and artifacts and all kinds of things that they discovered that were either destroyed or lost. So it's crazy. Yeah. So have you heard of any Nazi or World War II conspiracies?
I've heard that, they did dabble in those kind of stuff and did do studies on, what is that, psychic kinesis and stuff like that. They were looking at, how to use those supernatural abilities as weapons. So, man, just think of, things didn't turn out the way it was, man.
Yeah.
Things would have been straight up crazy, because you have to understand, that guy was out there. I mean,
Yeah.
he was murdering people,
Yeah.
you know. So I don't know.
Yeah, there's crazy rumors, like even of like doing brain surgery, try to turn people into zombies, and all kinds of craziness that he was trying to concoct, and all these war doctors and just insanity. But some of that stuff, it's like, is it just Hollywood myth, or is it like, I mean, those stories have to come from somewhere, So I don't know.
That's what they based that Call of Duty, that zombies. Like the first like version of it was I guess it was like Hitler trying out some sort of serum to make super soldiers. And this is a game. This isn't a movie or anything. It's Call of Duty, I think World at War. And I think that's when the first like version of zombies came out. And so basically you're in the war during that time, but they have a version of it called Zombies, and you can play with your friends. But basically the storyline is like he made some serum and he injected it with the troops, and they just got worse and worse throughout that time frame, and they just ended up turning into zombies. And so there's like this mass like overload of their troops turning into zombies, and like your crew has to just go through like these hordes of zombies.
Yeah.
And so like that's the storyline of it. And they just continuously made like that a thing of like like Nazi zombies. and then yeah, I mean it's crazy because like where did that stuff come from?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, those stories, obviously, and then they just put it in this game, and you're fighting them.
Yeah. Man, there's that movie called Red Snow. Have you ever seen that? Mm-hmm. It's like probably from the early 2000s. It's like I
think I remember that.
People go to like a ski resort, like over in Switzerland or someplace like that, or like the Alpines or something like that, and the ski resort was built on top of like a Nazi graveyard, and like I don't remember like how they resummoned all these dead Nazi soldiers, but then they come back to life. It's a pretty good movie. I mean, it's ridiculous, but you know what I mean? But like, as far as like a zombie movie, like there was for a while, man, it was like so many zombie movies were just like, the market was like completely flooded with them. Mm-hmm. That one was actually a really good one. It was really well thought out, super creative the way it was done. Mm-hmm. So it's called Dead Snow.
I remember hearing about that. I just never watched it.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Red Snow.
Yeah. So the other one I have is the moon. I gotta zoom in. Is a dormant spaceship. It says early experiments completed on the moon's surface by NASA involved setting off explosives as well as crashing a portion of a rocket into the surface, revealing that the moon rings like a bell upon impact. I was thinking like Saturn rings, like moon rings. But it rings like a bell upon impact, sometimes reverberating for hours at a time. Obviously, this brought up questions as to why a lump of rock in space would behave this way. While NASA later tried to explain it away with mineral compositions, the truth became clear when further investigation proved that regardless of a crater's width, suggesting a larger object impacting it, all the moon's craters are almost identical in depth. That's weird. It's obvious what all this means. Left behind by ancient aliens, the moon is a dormant spaceship, damaged by space debris, but still hollow inside and awaiting the return of the extraterrestrials that left it here. That's cool. That's pretty neat. I didn't realize that like all the craters in the moon are practically the same depth. That's just what that card said.
Yeah.
That's interesting, Of course that brings up a whole other debate as the moon landing itself, There's people that will fight you that we've never been to the moon, and there are people that will die on that hill that said that we went to the moon. And even some of the astronauts that were on that mission kind of left it up to I know Buzz Aldrin. He has always been a staunch like defender, like, oh, we were there, and will like literally like punch anybody in the face that says otherwise. And he's like 90 something years old. But there is a clip of him like on the Conan O'Brien show. Have you ever seen that? Mm-hmm. I don't know whether he had a couple of drinks or like what, But Conan was talking to him about like, what's it like to be on the moon? And he's like, I remember, when I was a kid, my parents brought us in and we watched it live on TV. And Buzz Aldrin says, you didn't watch it. And he said, yeah, we did. Like, I remember watching it. And he said, you didn't see the moon landing. That was a reenactment. That what you watched on TV wasn't real. Like, what you watched on TV was, we went to the moon, but what you watched is not real. It was a reenactment. And Conan was like, huh? Like, he was like kind of thrown off, but he quickly like tries to like, no, we went to the moon. And he's like, no, you didn't see it. You didn't see it. And then it got to the point like, why are you just messing with me? Or like, are you being serious? And like, it was just sort of like left up to the viewer, I guess. So like, I don't know. Like, he's always said like, we were in the moon, like we went, and I landed and I walked on it, da 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 da. But then that one moment he like said that, and it's made a lot of people question like, what did you see was real, or was it, not to say that we didn't go, but what they're showing you, is that real? Is that how it really was, or is that a reenactment, like he said, like in a warehouse somewhere?
Yeah.
So
yeah, I've been seeing all kind of stuff about the moon and the landing, and that's on TikTok. Yeah. And so I watch it. I've never watched that though. I have to check that out. But there's another one where who else went to the moon? Was it
like Neil Armstrong?
Neil Armstrong.
Yeah.
So he did an interview, and I don't know, the same thing happened too. They were like, somebody just randomly said like, what was the moon like? He was like, never been there. And then they're like, what? And he said, it was cool. It's like he caught himself like. And then I remember watching that, and like I've seen videos where it's like, I guess there's BTS footage of the green screen.
Yeah.
And the supposed like people that are in space, they're in front of this green screen, and there's a person in a green suit floating stuff around them.
Oh,
as if it's like gravity.
Yeah.
And it's just like he's moving like cups towards them, and they're grabbing them, and they're just letting them go, and he catches them. Or they like pretend they toss it, and he holds it, and he's just like floating them around. And he's in a green suit, and you can't. It's so weird. And then like the whole like moon thing, it's like, well, how did they get the footage from the moon here?
Right. Broadcast that
back then. Like in some places you can't even use your phone.
That's true. Yeah.
So
I've also heard the rumor that like that was filmed in like in a Hollywood studio.
I've heard that
like,
one too.
Oh my gosh, what's his name?
Kubrick, right?
Kubrick, yeah. Stanley Kubrick is actually the director, because they loved his work on 2001, The Space Odyssey.
Yeah.
And they thought, that he could make a convincing moon picture, and that's what they hired him to do it. So I don't know, man.
And then he has a weird story. I don't know if I can get into that.
What's the story?
Yeah.
So what's his name? Andy?
Who's it?
Kubrick.
Oh, Stanley
Kubrick. So he made Eyes Wide Shut. You ever watch that? Have yet to watch it. I've been meaning to watch it.
Don't lie.
No, I've been meaning to rent it, but I just haven't had time to. But I guess in that movie they show these elite parties, and
it's about secret societies.
It's about secret societies and these parties and stuff. And then I've never watched it, but so he made it, and it was there. I guess there was like 45 minutes cut from it. Mm-hmm. And people would never see that footage. And after he released it, like 2 days later, he was found dead or something from that release. And so there's like the whole thing is like they got rid of him because he did that movie. And then they got rid of that footage, or supposedly they got rid of that 45 minutes of footage that was supposed to make it, but nobody will ever see like what that footage actually is. And it was supposed to like be the real truth of like these societies in that footage. And so I guess they were mad. Hey, don't come after me, but this is stuff I was reading. I hear
that's Russell Sonny.
My name's Tyler Randall.
Nah, we're Yahola Tiger.
My name's Yahola Tiger. I live in Eufaula. No, I'm just kidding.
My uncle's John Tiger. No, one man band 918.
My number is 918. No,
No,
I'm just kidding. My social is no, but that was the conspiracy behind Stanley Kubrick, and I just heard about that moon thing, like where they got him to direct the moon landing.
Yeah.
In a studio somewhere.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know, there's all kind of crazy stuff out there about different conspiracy theories. I'm eager to find out like what other conspiracies are in that deck over there.
Yeah.
Dang, he might be in there. Stanley Kubrick.
Stanley Kubrick. It could be a topic, or it could be a mission.
Yeah. All right, let me see what I can. Okay, mine says, quit hating on Uncle and let him fight. No, it says,
I thought yours is why bologna bubbles up when you fry it.
It says the moon landing was faked. Ever hear of the space race? Back in the 60s, the U.S. and Russia were going head-to-head after JFK decided they'd beat the Kremlin to the moon, and there's no chance America was going to let that communist win. But space travel was science fiction, so what's a country to do? One word, Hollywood. Dang, you guys.
Yeah, dang. That's weird, dude. We don't even plan that.
America was the forefront of the film industry, and they pulled out all the tricks to convince the entire planet that a bunch of random Air Force guys landed a tin can on the moon. It is so ridiculous that it's not worth making rambling about it. You can see the wires and let Uncle fight. No. No. My other one, it says, giant Aboriginal man appears overnight. Whoa. It's unclear when the Maria man appeared in Australia's barren landscape, but the massive outline of an Aboriginal hunter is spread out over 4 kilometers in an accessible and unforgiving part of South Central Australia. Only visible while flying over the area, it's remarkably similar to the mysteries lines of South America, which are half a world away, and no one has been able to explain either appearance or how the giant shapes were formed. That's crazy.
We should have covered that one on our Giants episode.
I know. We should have read these before we do episodes.
Give us some ideas. Have you heard of the that Aboriginal giant?
I haven't. I mean, I might have, but when I was doing research, over the different countries that had giants, man, there's just a whole bunch of stuff. So it's like every country had tons of giant stories. So on my research, what little I was able to do, I mean, there's quite a bit out there. So, I mean, I'd be interested in kind of looking that up.
Yeah. I always like there's always topics that we could circle back to as well, because there's tons of information that we missed, I know, on a lot of them. So
yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Giants 2.
Giants Part 2.
New York Giants. Yeah. How about OU? No, I'm just,
San Francisco.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
So
the only Giants I know are some of the littlest men about 2:00 in the morning at the bars. That's when they all get big.
So how do we complete these?
Okay, so to complete the mission, you have to go to. It'll tell you where you need to go to. Mine says go to that 6.
Oh, okay.
And then
you have to capture these?
Yeah, I have to capture these.
Oh.
And then I have to have all of those resources down there on the bottom. So
I have one.
you have one. Yeah.
I need an alien, and then I need this guy right here.
Yeah. Big.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And my other one's the same thing too. It's the alien, and so I can do.
So after that round,
2 for 1.
What we're supposed to do is draw a new mission card up there, and then he goes back on the deck. So
what?
Oh, so you draw like a mission. He gets to go back on the board.
So he does that?
Well, that green guy does. Yeah. He goes
this guy?
back on the board. Yeah, he goes back on the board.
Oh, so draw a new mission for him?
Yeah. Or just from the one from the decks up there. The ones that are already flipped over.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, that's all right.
So give me, I guess, one of those.
Yeah.
Whichever one, Chris.
Yeah, there you go. Where does he go?
Go to 5.
Go to 5.
Green
so
5.
Green 5. Yep. So he goes there.
So he just lost that?
No, he still has because he has the card. Just to represent the creature. That's the new mission, and that's your new mission.
Okay. Yeah. So new mission,
Or your
new thing.
Yeah. So now you have another mission that goes under your incomplete. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I got 3.
You got 3 missions. Yeah.
Okay. And then we pull the next creature.
Yes.
Okay. So now that one has turned into Mothman.
Ooh.
Okay. And then so to catch Mothman, you need 2 of the blues and 1 green.
Okay.
And then you need to be at, hold on,
Alignment
3.
3. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm at alignment 3. All right, I'm going for Mothman, y'all.
Oh.
I just want to mention this to all my native brothers out there. If you really want to catch Mothman, you put your Keenest Pendleton out. Oh.
I thought you were saying just leave your porch light on.
So you'll wake up, he'll be chomping on that Pendleton like that. Belly just be like that, boy.
Full.
No, he'll be giving you that sign.
Whose turn is it now? I don't even know.
You just went, right?
Is it your turn?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
your
so-
turn.
Your turn. All right.
All right. So,
Yeah, Vanguard.
okay.
Yeah.
Entire game, memory wipe. When the agent shares a space with the player, they must place one of their advanced movement cards back in the South Pole deck.
Ah, dang. All right. I don't think anybody's got any advanced movement cards yet. So,
No, we haven't. Yeah, we haven't moved to the South Pole yet.
yeah. So,
These are advanced movements?
yes.
Okay.
All of those are. So, all right.
Yeah, nobody's moved there yet. So
What was your movement card?
So I have hop a train, move 3 spaces.
All right. And you're purple. Nope, that's white.
Just kidding. Oh man, so I can move 3 spaces.
You could get Mothman.
I know. Well, yeah. I might as well get him.
You might as well get it.
But I want some followers.
Oh, okay.
But there's no way to get
You could.
followers.
3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. And you pick up those followers. 1, 2, 3. Then you pick up those followers right there.
See, that's cheap. He gets to fight everybody. That ain't right.
All right. So do you have? You're aligned, right? Obviously.
So, that's
Oh,
okay.
did we move this thing
Hold
now?
on.
Yeah. After each round, you move it 1.
So we go ahead and move
Yeah.
it?
I
go
moved
ahead
it.
and move
So I moved mine to 7. That was from last round.
Yeah.
I'm at 7 now. So line, I'm past 3. Cost. Okay, I have 1 green, but I don't have 2 of the blues.
Oh, that means you lose 2 of your resources if you don't have the if you share a space with him and you don't have the resources,
I don't want to play no more.
He just takes 2.
Someone's like,
See?
You set that up, Tyler. You knew.
You said, I said, I want to go for Mothman.
No, you said, hey, fight Mothman. You looked at my thing. This guy's planning stuff out. Well, at least I got some followers.
You got some followers.
All right,
you
so
owe me 2 of your things, whichever 2 you
whichever
want.
2?
Yep, doesn't matter.
I'm nowhere near over here, so
Yeah.
I guess I'll do the documents and then the feet.
And the feet. All right. So he owes me a cryptid and a government file.
So what happens to my guy now? I just stay there?
You just stay there.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, my turn. I am grabbing a taxi, which means I can move one space, one space, and I can move the creature 2 spaces. So I'm going to move.
Might as well take Mothman.
Dang, I can take him too.
Yeah,
Look at me. Boom. And I get some followers. All right, so got some followers. Mothman is, what was it?
So pass 3, alignment, 2 blues and 1 green.
2 blues, 1 green. Boom. I got me a Mothman.
This guy's cheating.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
that's just cheap, guys. Cheap.
All right. All right.
And then you moved 2 more places, right?
No.
No?
No,
Okay.
no. I can move him, but I went ahead and just got him.
So now we're hanging out.
So now you and I are just
We're just chilling.
talking about
Talking about me
how
getting
cool
beat
we are.
up.
Nah, yeah. All right.
Mothman ate my Pendleton blanket.
So I need to get another mission card.
Oh, yeah. So, laying down.
Yep.
And
And
then
then spawn him, respawn him.
So do I put any more out or what?
We will at the end. Yeah.
Okay.
When would those go?
all right, so Chupacabra now.
Ooh, he's a chupacabra.
Yeah, he is Chupacabra and move him to 2?
Green too.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
So now I get to go.
Oh, yeah. Did I not get that card? I was supposed to take that card.
Oh,
That
yeah.
Mothman card. All right. Yeah, your turn.
All right.
Chris looks lonely over there.
I don't know. I'll get to fight. I'll just get to sit over here and watch everybody else get to fight. Ain't right. I won't fight. No. Hey. I already know.
I got 10 followers too.
Let's see.
I have 8.
My battle must have been epic.
So let me ask you this. I have to move 3 spaces. So if I move here and then there, what do I get when I go over there?
An advanced movement card.
So what does that do?
You take one of those cards, and that becomes part of your movement card set.
So
But you have to be able to beat Bunyip.
Bunyip.
who's that?
That's that
Well,
spirit right there.
I think he doesn't. If he can pass over.
Oh, you can pass over.
Yeah,
it?
you can pass
Oh,
over
okay.
him. He
If
doesn't
you want to
have to
pass
fight.
over him, you can. But if you want to
Get that movement
fight him,
card.
you need your alignment to be 10. You need 2 reds and 1 blue.
But he also gained some followers.
See,
Or pass
y'all ain't let me fight, man. They ain't right. But I'm gonna go ahead and play
If
the
you
game.
want to lose your resources, you can.
Well,
I
yeah.
move right here, so I get to get that.
You get 1 card, and you also get those followers right there.
Yeah, take that.
Yeah.
At least you got some followers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do I do with this?
That's
Oh, yeah,
you-
what's that
now,
say?
oh, yeah, now you get that card. That's part of your movement. So let me see.
Oh,
So
okay.
his advanced movement means that he can move 1 space, then jump to any space that matches in color or shape.
Nice.
So if he moves 1 space to, like, say he moves to that red, then he can jump to any space on the board that's also red. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, color or shape.
All right.
All right. Oh, we're also supposed to be putting those followers. Once we get them, we're supposed to put new ones out. I forgot that.
So what do you need?
I need one triangle right there, and then there should be another triangle up there. Yeah, but that's after each round. You're supposed to replace those after each round, so we're good. Because you can't go back over and get them again. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So once that round's completed, you put it back on. Yeah. All right.
Oh, and then everybody move up.
Yes.
One alignment.
One alignment. I'm 5. I'm getting stronger, y'all.
I'm at 8.
Dang.
I'm feeling it. Thanos.
All right.
All right, so now I get to reset.
Yeah.
Rent a room.
Rent a room. What does that say, though?
It says move alignment equal to the number of discarded cards, then return all movement cards back to your hand.
So now you got to go back to 4? Is that how many cards you have? Or discarded cards? Number of discarded cards.
Move alignment equal.
What? I don't get that.
Then return all movement cards back to your hand. Move alignment
What
equal.
discarded cards are they talking about? Your movement cards?
I think so.
You got to move alignment equal to the number of discarded cards? That would be 3, right?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you got to go all the way back to 3 and then work your way back up. Is that right?
Oh, from where I started?
Yeah. Is that right? Because, I mean, like, he'll go back to 4 because he's got an advance card.
Mm-hmm.
Right? All right. I think that makes sense. So you got to move yours all the way back down to 3.
To 2, actually.
Or back to 2.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So that's the puzzle piece. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I guess go back to 2.
Dang. No, you're not your person, your alignment, right? Is that what it's saying?
I don't know.
Hang on.
I think it's my person.
Move align. It says alignment, which is that mat.
Oh,
Equal.
man.
So.
Oh, no, it's 6.
Okay, 6.
My guy was on 2.
Oh,
my
okay.
alignment is on
Okay.
6.
Okay.
Man, I just moved up to 8.
Dang. All right. My turn.
Or
did you go?
I don't think I go.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Then return all your. Oh, yeah. No, I don't
You
go.
don't go. Well, that's because I'm going to have to do the same thing. So I'm on reset too because I played mine last. Because you can replay. You can play it first if you want. So I'm going to have to go back to 2. And then all my cards are back in order. Probably the same thing for you. Or you can play your.
Oh, yeah. You can play your
advance card.
advance card if you want.
Yeah.
Okay, what do I do with this?
Well, it's just you move anywhere you want. Move one space, and then you can jump to any space on the board that has that same color. So it depends on where you want to move.
His only move is there.
Oh, okay. So then you would jump to blue, anywhere on the board, blue. But he also has that scare, too. So if he shares a space with that, doesn't he have to move somewhere else?
Gain no resources.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, okay. All right. So we'll just play that then, and then you can move anywhere blue on the board.
Come hang out. No, I'm just kidding.
This is where the cool kids
Let's do an
are.
episode.
Y'all won't let me fight. No. I will move over here.
All right. Yeah. So you can move right there. All right. So now we're good?
I think so.
All right. So I guess go.
I guess so.
Your movement card.
Another deal we have to do is keep moving here.
Yeah, that's one thing that we forget about because you're supposed to be going. Because that's where you also go to see. I have a mission there. The moon is dormant. So, but I don't have.
So once I
everything
use
yet.
this, do I keep it or what?
Yeah, you keep it. Yeah, you can keep it.
So the next round you'll have to reset
Yeah.
to get those cards back.
Right.
Yeah. So basically what we did just now you'll have to do this coming round. Oh, we just got done with the round, so
Move us
move
up.
up. Move
3.
up.
All right.
Okay. All
Ready?
right. Let me do this one. So hop a train, move 3 spaces again.
All right.
All right. So okay. I know what I'm gonna do.
1, 2. Ooh.
Yeah.
So you get those followers, and then what was your card that you get?
Use a travel pass. Question mark plus question mark equals 3. Do 2 actions that total 3. Move, push a creature, adjust alignment.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So I'll save that one.
Yeah. All right.
My winning card.
Oh, yeah, my turn. So I am going to just go.
Oh, yeah. Do I get a.
Yeah, you take those 2 followers. That one.
Or the resources?
Or. Oh, yeah. So what'd you get?
See?
Red? I forgot.
See?
Red, and then what else was the other one? Red?
Red.
2 reds.
Yeah.
Dang, don't let me forget. Yep.
Uh-huh.
So I owe him
Forget.
Wow, hit up 2 blue ones.
Yeah.
See?
Forget. Oh, yeah. I forgot.
I did.
I've just been taking them for myself.
Well, we were taking such long pauses in the game. I forget. So, all right, my turn. I'm gonna go 1 space here, and I'm gonna take a speed train. But then I also get to move a creature 2 spaces. So I'm gonna move that man in black. Move him to that green 1, 2. Yeah, right there. Yeah, right there. All right, and then it's Chris's turn.
So I gotta do this.
Oh yeah,
you
gotta reset.
So what do I do?
What is your original number? Dang, he's at 8.
No, it's that one.
Yeah, he's at 8. Oh wait, no, 4.
Yeah. So, gotta go back to 4.
Gotta go back down to 4.
Man. See? It's because I'm ending, isn't it? Ah.
And that was it, right? The
That's
reset.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And so that concludes that round. And we move up.
Yeah.
Go ahead and move up. Okay.
Oh, wait, I already did. My bad.
Uh-huh.
I am trying to cheat.
Here
again.
we go. Let's move it to the 10. Oh, yeah. This guy caught Mothman. Chris,
Yeah, I
do you
caught
know anything
Mothman.
about Mothman? Have you heard any stories?
Actually, yeah, I can't think exactly right now where he actually is from, but the thing I can only remember is that, in the area he was, they said that, they start seeing him. He was kind of like considered as kind of like a warning, and then this bridge fell in, and they all assumed that Mothman was just trying to get those people to understand that, something tragic was going to happen. And so I can't really remember right now exactly where it's at or the official story, but that's kind of the gist of it. He was considered more of an omen, I guess what you would say. They didn't realize that he was a positive omen. Everybody was scared of him. They thought he was evil and bad, but come to find out, he was just trying to warn the people. So I know how he feels right now. No, let me fight. No, I'm scared. You treat like Mothman right now.
You should have plenty of resources now. So battle.
That's right.
Battle is.
You wait. No.
Well, he's got to. Yeah. You get a dragon, slay a dragon.
I'm gonna take them all on this next go around.
Hey, next move, you can go that guy right there. All right, so your turn.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Okay, this round only. New assignment. Each player draws 1 mission card from the face down deck.
Okay. So
I guess I'll go first.
yeah,
So
you want to read your new mission? We have another mission that we didn't read, but I guess we can do that at the end.
oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, I got mine.
Okay.
Tyler.
I got mine.
And we keep these?
Yeah, for this round, it says.
Okay.
Yeah, for this round. Or I think.
Right,
Right, Tyler?
just keep these, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd have to give them back.
I'll read the last mission I have, or I got. So it says dinosaurs aren't real. The Jurassic Park lie. I'm not saying the world is only 6,000 years old. I'm not one of those crackpots. No, I have actual evidence that proves dinosaurs are just a long-running scam by the supposed scientists of the world. You know how they describe fossils? They say they're bones that were replaced with minerals to create rocks. You know what that means? They're just rocks. We've seen artists carve people out. We've seen artists carve people out of stone. Why couldn't a bunch of people carve bones to invent a new species that was decimated? Which just so happens to conveniently support their claims of climate change and blah, blah, blah. Look, just because George Lucas made Jurassic Park and threw some good-looking CGI on the movie screen and won some awards doesn't mean any of it is true. I don't see any Jedi around, do you? No, it's not my words. These are the game.
First of all, that was Spielberg. I'm going to go ahead and correct that. And I love Jurassic Park. I don't care what anybody says. I love that movie.
And then my new card for this round is Journey to the Center of the Truth. The concept of subterranean realms beneath the Earth's crust isn't new. Mythology, folklore, and legends from different religions and regions of the world refer to an underworld as part of their afterlife of caverns where ancient tales occurred. Almost 50 years before Jules Verne described journeying to the center of the world, a scientist named John Sims Jr. proposed a theory of a hollow Earth that included an entrance at the North Pole. The widespread belief in the existence for centuries suggests that entrances to the true hollow Earth may have been more widely available in the past, but as populations have grown, the reptilians and or ancient humans living below have blocked off those old entrances. Dang. That's crazy.
Basically, hollow Earth theory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't that in that new Kong movie?
Yeah.
Kong versus Godzilla, where he goes like underneath it, and everything looks upside down or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's trippy.
That was a cool scene because he got that war club.
Yeah,
he did. That club.
He started dancing around. Ah.
I've always said it. Kong's native. All right, so I got beautiful aliens live among us. Acclaimed UFOologist George Adamski was one of the first to recognize the Nordic aliens as an extraterrestrial species. Hiding amidst Scandinavian populations, the humanoids are supposedly between 6 and 7 feet tall, with long blonde hair and bright blue eyes. They're fair-skinned like many humans in the region, but have a breathtaking beauty that many believe to help in their blending in with humans. While Adamski originally identified them in the 1950s, scholars claim that there are references to extraterrestrial visitation from similar beings throughout history, often including additional gifts such as telepathy and grand acts of benevolence. It's likely due to their kind nature that they have been able to live among humans without conflict, but the truth must still be revealed. So, beautiful aliens living among us. That would make a lot of sense.
It would.
And people would just blindly follow them because they are so beautiful. But it reminds me of, like, they're talking about their benevolence and their kind hearts. It reminds me of that episode of The Twilight Zone where the aliens come down to Earth and they, bring with them this book. And then this book has all of the secrets to, like, make Earth better. And it's like, here's how to cure famine, and here's how to, end, have world peace, and make everything's like peaceful, and everybody's, eating well, like all of these things. And then the aliens say, like, well, now that we have shown you, how to achieve like this utopian society, maybe you would like to come to our home planet, and we'll show you how we live. We can take you one step further. And so, passes will be available to like these people. They kind of open it up. And so, of course, like all of these people are like, we want to go to another planet. We want to ride on the spaceship. And then before they get on the spaceship, and also the book that they have, they keep referring to this book. Mm-hmm. And so part of the episode is this guy who's trying to crack like what this alien language is, or like what the book is, saying in it, because they're just reading from, because it's written in this alien language and this code breaker. And so right before the aliens start taking these people to their home planet, the code breaker like figures out like what the book is that they're reading from. And before the humans get on the spaceship, they have to weigh them. And if they weigh over a certain amount, like they get to go on, but if they don't weigh a certain amount, they don't get to go on. Mm-hmm. And so right as the scientist that the book is about, and like the girl, I guess it's also that it's about, or getting on the spaceship, they're like, don't get on the spaceship, we've cracked the code. They're like, it's a cookbook. And so like it's like it's about how to cook humans, and like how to like breed humans for food is like what the book is about. So like they came to the planet to like trick everybody into like fattening up and becoming just this no worry or no care in the world. They'll blindly follow anything that people tell them to do. Yeah, like, don't get on the spaceship. It's like it's a cookbook.
That's awesome.
All right. Oh, it says like how to serve man is like the name of the episode, and that's like what the book says, like to serve man. And so the book is about how to serve men. All right. So, or prepare men for cooking. So, this one says, obviously this is an old one. It says aliens helped us build the pyramids. Thousands of years ago, ancient aliens visited the planet on many occasions, helping some of the most famous cultures on Earth to thrive and grow. We see their impact in architecture of the pyramids and in their histories carved into the stone, both which are found across the world in different cultures who've never met one another. Scientists who refuse to recognize this evidence have also worked to suppress knowledge of remains found in an Egyptian tomb that show a human-alien hybrid who died shortly after birth, as well as proof that a 12-foot tall human beings once roamed the planet. We know the various species of extraterrestrials visiting Earth are not all helpful, but whether these helpful aliens will return is a question we must ask ourselves as we look, or when we look at the stars. So that one's about ancient aliens. So,
yeah.
Aliens. So,
Chris,
here's a good one.
let's see who you can't fight.
See, I'm gonna tell Sharman on y'all. No. Y'all let me fight. No, it's
holding back.
Mine says the Spider Woman killed my boyfriend. God. The Jorgama is a cunning spider from Japan, which translates to "let Uncle fight." No, woman spider, and several other less than flattering phrases for the hungry monster. It's pretty clear how the dangerous spirit monster got its name, but just in case you're still tempted by a beautiful young woman walking alone, you should know that the Jorgamo doesn't immediately kill the man who tell or who falls for her charms. Instead, she wraps them in her web and makes them do dishes till they die. No, just kidding. Devours them slowly and taking her time while she waits for another man to be drawn in by her temporary beauty.
Ooh.
Almost
sounds like DW.
Yeah, it does.
A little bit. Does it say where that came from? Like what?
Japan.
Oh, okay.
Dang.
I know there's a Cheyenne legend about the trickster spider that will bite you and can make you believe things that you don't, wouldn't normally believe, even about yourself. You might look at yourself differently. You might look at others differently. It can kind of prey on you like that, I don't know. That's just what I've heard.
There's
a name for it, but I know the name, but I don't think I should say it because I'm not Cheyenne.
yeah. There's a lot of tribes. They have stories of spiders. Some are good, and some are bad. Muskogees, we got spider stories. And Navajos have spider stories. Some of them are good, and some of them aren't so good. So, I know out through Indian country, you will hear those kind of stories too, even today, I believe, because I was I forgot where I was a couple months ago, and I heard them talking about spiders and their beliefs, and these ladies started talking about how they use these spiders to witch people. And so I was sitting there thinking, wow, that's pretty crazy, to hear what they do to the spider to get back at someone. And to me, that was like, man, that was pretty crazy. And these were, I don't know how you say, they were young ladies. So I'm sitting there thinking, man, these guys are, still practicing this today. It's kind of spooky. So definitely, I was real nice to them. No.
Tell a spooky story.
All right, guys. No,
Say something spooky.
Can't go anywhere, man. He's in the grocery store.
There he is.
There he is.
Tell him to say something scary.
no. So there's that scary guy.
See him in the airport. I just want to catch my flight, y'all. I ain't got time.
Holding you back from that flight. Well, you gotta tell us a scary story if you want to enter in the plane.
People don't even know what we're talking about. Chris has been getting hounded everywhere he goes.
Hey.
That could be worse, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah. People always want to ask me about nasty movies. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
God.
I don't go anywhere.
That's Tyler Randall? No.
No, I was gonna say I don't go anywhere, man. I stay home.
Nasty movies. What do you recommend, Tyler?
Yeah. I'm having a dinner party. What movie would pair well with my steak? This fried bologna sandwich.
All right, so we're at a new round.
Yeah.
But we'll say this is part 1 of the game. We're going to do part 2. Stick with us. We're going to keep playing this game. I might change the angle on that. But, so this is the end of part 1. If you guys want to tell where to follow you and everything.
You can find me on TikTok or Instagram as Christopher Honka Heel, and appreciate it, guys. Mado.
Yeah, you can follow me at Skoden_cinema on Instagram. I also have another one going on right now, PumpAction_podcast, where we talk about action movies. And then you can follow me on my personal if you like. I don't really do a whole lot though on social media, but it's just Tyler Randall on Instagram. So yeah.
Go follow them. Follow me at Russellmus49 on Instagram, at Okie Podcasts. Follow us at Reservation. At Unsolved Reservation Mysteries on Instagram, at Reservation_Mysteries on TikTok. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that bell so you know when we release content. And man, part 2 is coming up. This game. Will Chris fight an entity? Will Tyler keep cheating?
Oh, that's a guarantee.
Or will I win?
Nope.
Without cheating. No. But tune in next time, everybody. We're going to finish this game up, hopefully. But, man, I had a lot of fun.
It's fun.
This
it's
is fun, dude. This is fun. Game. I'm eager to finish out the game. So, everybody, go check us out, follow us, and keep up with us until go smudge up. Go smudge up, everybody. We'll see you next time.